Where there is no vision, there is no hope. How far you go in life depends on your being tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving and tolerant of the weak and strong. Because someday in your life you will have been all of these. Start where you are, with what you have. Make something of it and never be satisfied. I love to think of nature as an unlimited broadcasting station, through which God speaks to us every hour, if we will only tune in. 99% of the failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. There is no shortcut to achievement. Education is understanding relationships. When you can do the common things of life in an uncommon way, you will command the attention of the world. Anything will give up its secrets if you love it enough. Do what you can, with what you have, and do it now. Learn to do the common things uncommonly well. Nothing is more beautiful than the loveliness of the woods before sunrise. It is simply service that measures success. If you listen carefully enough to anything, it will talk to you. The secret of my success? It is simple. It is found in the Bible. My purpose alone must be God's purpose. No individual has any right to come into the world and go out of it without leaving behind him distinct and legitimate reasons for having passed through it. To those who have not yet learned the secret of true happiness, begin now to study the little things in your own dooryard. When I touch that flower, I am not merely touching that flower. I am touching infinity. That little flower existed long before there were human beings on this earth. It will continue to exist for thousands, yes, millions of years to come. Fear of something is at the root of hate for others, and hate within will eventually destroy the hater. When I was young, I said to God, "God, tell me the mystery of the universe." But God answered, "That knowledge is for me alone." So I said, "God, tell me the mystery of the peanut." Then God said, "Well, George, that's more nearly your size." And He told me. More and more as we come closer and closer in touch with nature and its teachings are we able to see the divine and are therefore fitted to interpret correctly the various languages spoken by all forms of nature about us. We get closer to God as we get more intimately and understandingly acquainted with the things He has created. I know of nothing more inspiring than that of making discoveries for oneself. All my life I have risen regularly at 4 o'clock and have gone into the woods and talked to God. There He gives me my orders for the day. I think I'll sleep now. There is a use for almost everything. It is not the style of clothes one wears, neither the kind of automobile one drives, nor the amount of money one has in the bank, that counts. These mean nothing. It is simply service that measures success. Education, in the broadest of truest sense, will make an individual seek to help all people, regardless of race, regardless of color, regardless of condition. Anything will give up its secrets if you love it enough. Not only have I found that when I talk to the little flower or to the little peanut they will give up their secrets, but I have found that when I silently commune with people they give up their secrets also, if you love them enough. God is going to reveal to us things He never revealed before if we put our hands in His. Since new developments are the products of a creative mind, we must therefore stimulate and encourage that type of mind in every way possible. Our Creator is the same and never changes despite the names given Him by people here and in all parts of the world. Even if we gave Him no name at all, He would still be there, within us, waiting to give us good on this earth. Without my Savior, I am nothing. Nothing is more beautiful than the loveliness of the woods before sunrise. At no other time have I so sharp an understanding of what God means to do with me as in these hours of dawn. Nature is the greatest teacher and I learn from her best when others are asleep. In the still dark hours before sunrise God tells me of the plans I am to fulfill. Reading about nature is fine, but if a person walks in the woods and listens carefully, he can learn more than what is in books, for they speak with the voice of God. I know that my Redeemer lives. Thank God I love humanity. Complexion doesn't interest me one single bit. Most people search high and wide for the key to success. If they only knew, the key to their dreams lies within. We have become 99% money mad. The method of living at home modestly and within our income, laying a little by systematically for the proverbial rainy day which is due to come, can almost be listed among the lost arts. There is no shortcut to achievement. Life requires thorough preparation, Veneer isn't worth anything. There are two ways, one is right, the other is wrong. If your work is only about right, then it is wrong. Learn to do common things uncommonly well. We must always keep in mind that anything that helps fill the dinner pail is valuable. You can't teach people anything. You can only draw out. There is literally nothing that I ever asked to do, that I asked the blessed Creator to help me to do, that I have not been able to accomplish. All flowers talk to me, and so do hundreds of little living things in the woods. I learn what I know by watching and loving everything. Never a day passes but that I do myself the honor to commune with some of nature's varied forms. Young people, I want to beg of you, always keep your eyes open to what Mother Nature has to teach you. By so doing you will learn many valuable things every day of your life. Look about you. Take hold of the things that are here. Let them talk to you. You learn to talk to them. Believe. The promise of God are real. They are as real, as solid, yes, infinitely more solid than this table which the materialist so thoroughly believes in. If you would only believe, O ye of little faith. I know of nothing more inspiring than that of making discoveries for oneself. The center of his world was the South, where he was born in slavery some 79 years ago and where he did his work as a creative scientist. One reason I never patent my products is that if I did it would take so much time, I would get nothing else done. But mainly I don't want my discoveries to benefit specific favored persons. One of the things that has helped me as much as any other is not how long I am going to live, but how much I can do while living. Whatever you love opens its secrets to you. I wanted to know the name of every stone and flower and insect and bird and beast. I wanted to know where it got its color, where it got its life, but there was no one to tell me. Education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. There is no shortcut to achievement. He who puts a product upon the market as it demands, controls that market, regardless of color. It is simply a survival of the fittest. The beating on the tail of the snake may stop his progress a little, but the more vital parts must be struck before his poisonous death-dealing venom will be wiped out. 90% of all failures in life are those who have the habit of making excuses.